Hi. I had to get myself situated. I'm like, we can't do that. Hold on really fast. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Hi. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh man. I got a big message. A big message. A big message, y'all. When you watch this, whether it's live or if you watch the replay of this, please come on in. Go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. That's cool, boo. Go ahead and smash the like button for me. She in her, I don't know, she doing her thing. Let's see what we got planned for Easter. I don't know yet. Smash the like button, babe. All right, let's get into the message here. So this person knows. Yes, period. Come on, Team Hipsy. This is awesome. So this person wants to reach out to you. Okay. I took some notes because I've been channeling this. I've been channeling this energy all day. So they want to reach out, but I feel like they are manifesting for you to reach out to them first. They also want to be invited over to your place. The channel song, I've heard this song 3 times in the last maybe like 18 hours. It's For You by Kenny Lattimore. Okay. So in the song, he mentions that he's changing for the divine feminine and things are starting to make sense. Okay. Which the thing about making sense is his intentions are starting to become more clear for his life. Hey Charmaine, how you doing, babe? His intentions are becoming clearer because of his connection to you. Okay. But the energy, y'all, is so sweet. Like, let me just start reading the notes for a minute that I've channeled around this energy because the energy, I tell you, I promise you, the energy is so sweet. This person's intentions are so clear. And for the first time, like you're being able to see this because their intentions, they've never been upfront with you about how they really feel. They've never, expressed it to you and shown you in a way that, you feel like the connection is validated. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the energy just keep coming up so much about how expressive they are towards you, especially like in an emotional way that you've never really, you really felt. But the fact that you're holding back, I'm like low key proud. I'm low key proud because I feel like these boundaries that you are asserting, not even what you've learned, but what you're asserting, these boundaries is so cool. It's so cool because it's like, look at you. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you for that. And I do have a channel message for that. And that channel message, that song for that channel message is Angie Stone, No More Rain in These Clouds. Mm. I heard that song twice today, and I was just like, man, that's going to be a very emotional message for the collective. But, anyways, um, so anyway, back to this message about this person. The connection that you have to this person is exposing the relationship that you have with your mother. Okay. And I feel like it's not so much to make you remember the wounds or to trigger wounds for you. It's more so to allow you to almost like express yourself in a way where you're comfortable with the woman that you're becoming or the man that you're becoming at this time. And it's something that you've learned along the way or on this journey that your mother didn't learn. And I feel like, it's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like what you've learned is the strength that you have. And no matter what the relationship that you have with your mother, I feel like the general message here is that you've seen your mom be strong in some area in her life, and that's something that you've taken from her. That's a skill that has been inherited in you, and that is highlighting you're like the strength that you have when it comes to loving relationships, and the way that you love and the way that you give and take in relationships. That's being highlighted in this particular message. Okay. But the energy that this person has towards you at this time is energy of deep commitment, of marriage. Like, this person can see themselves marrying you, and you've never felt like, you've imagined it, you've dreamt about it, but you've never actually were like, okay, yeah, I can have this. I know this is going to be mine. Because they've never given you real clarity, even in messages, right? Like, you've seen it, but it's always been like some trigger or some trauma that's came right after it. These messages have been super consistent lately, and you can tell that it's different because their vibration has been consistent. Their vibration has not changed, right? Where they were a little wishy-washy before. Their energy has not changed. It's been highly consistent. Some of the channeled songs that I have before I get into the tarot are Pressure by Kenny Lattimore, For You by Kenny Lattimore, If You Were Here Tonight by Alexander O'Neill, It Never Rains in Southern California by Tony Tone, or Tone, I think that's how you say it. Just Want to Be a Girl by Tidra Moses, Anniversary by Tony, or Tony, however you say it. Twista and Morgan Wallen, that song Daddy, the remix. Superstar by Usher, Differences by Genuine, If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy. Hey Jamar, how you doing? Piece of My Love, I think that's by Aaron Hall. Oh my God, I hate when these people come in here. How you gonna come onto somebody else's shit and tell them to shut up? You sound stupid. How you put this person out? I need a moderator. Piece of My Love by I think that's by, it might be Aaron Hall. I'm not sure. We got Lessons by Eric Roberson. They Don't Know by John B. Stay on Your Mind, another Kenny Lattimore song, and Femininity by Eric Benet. Okay. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, an earth sign, or a Libra. You could be any of those signs. All right. But the overall energy here when it comes to this person is that they are in a highly reflective. It's by Guy. Thank you. Was it Aaron Hall and Guy? I think so. That voice sounds, I think that Aaron Hall wasn't Guy because that whiny ass voice he got. But this person is in a highly reflective state, right? I'm also getting that they can't get a peace of mind at this time, but it's bringing them a lot of clarity, okay? There was a lot of uncertainty before Ten of Swords energy in the reverse, but with the Sun card, they're getting to understand their place in this connection. I almost wanted to say relationship, okay? You got the World card, the Hierophant. There's a lot of major arcanas out here, y'all. Like, that's a big deal. That's like really big energy shifts, right? Like, this is pushing this person into a whole new frequency. I feel a little nervous just tapping into their energy, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm using these cards and I feel a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like a little nervous. Because honestly, you ain't seen this energy like this before when it came to this particular masculine and how or feminine energy and how they, you know what I'm saying? And how these readings been going. You ain't seen this before. This is something that you've wanted. Like, and I feel like you knew that some part of you was extremely confident that you could have it. Okay. Some part of you was very confident that you could have it. I also feel like you negotiated at some point a little bit of your work because of the Nine of Wands being here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. But the issue here is, even though this is the reason, like, this energy is in the past, right? And the reason why it's here, because this is like the reason why I feel like you're scared to move forward with this person or even trust, like, okay, they're really gonna be here, or they really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, be connected to me like this, because it's something that you've been wanting. You've also compromised yourself a lot. Something about like a lot less, giving a lot less, or you could have done a lot less. You felt like you could have done a lot less communicating. Well, I'm tongue tied. You felt like you could have did a lot less communicating. For those of you who were the ones that were like reaching out, then I do feel like the masculine energy, or you know what I mean? And even if it's like divine masculine, divine feminine, your divine masculine could be a feminine energy. Just take what resonates here. Okay? Because it's like their energy has become present where they're like, okay, I could have did more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have met you at the level of where you were at. I feel really nervous all of a sudden, like trying to describe this energy. What is this? Eight of Wands energy in the reverse. Every time I read for this energy, like, hi, I'm doing well, baby. Thank you for asking. Every time I tap into this energy, why do I feel so nervous and like nauseous? What is that about? He said, because I'm here, that's why you're nervous. I don't even know who you are. That's funny. There's definitely been like a lapse in communication. Somebody just went against their better judgment when it came to opening up, communicating. Also, like, making the other person happy. Like, that's all it would have took. This person knows, like, that's all it would have took to make you happy, or for y'all to like be in a better place or be in a better position. Yeah, look at the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles energy right here. The King of Pentacles energy in the reverse. Like, how you gonna say you care about somebody, but the way that you're meeting them with, energy, the way energy is being reciprocated is like you intentionally holding back from me. You know what I'm saying? He's just kidding. Thank you. Something ain't adding up. Exactly. Six of Pentacles energy in the reverse. Something ain't right. What? Hi. This person may have offered you excuses. If you guys talked about this before, they've offered you some type of excuse before. Or they feel like, I feel so nervous. They feel like if they offer you some energy, will that make it all right? But they already know. Did you see the title of this? They already know, like, it's not that easy to get you back. It's not that easy for them to like pull you back into their orbit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? They're rethinking their approach though. They're rethinking their approach. They know it's not gonna be that easy. They can't charm you like they did before. This person be in and out of your life. Some of you guys, this person communicates with you at like really late hours. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like they respect you. And they got something they need to tell you. They need to come clean about something. or some, like a lot of different things. If they want to heal something with you, they need, even though you may know some things, you still want them to tell you, hey Brittany, how you doing, boo? Like, you still need to tell me. Like, you want clarity about everything, what happened in the past and all. Look, like, nah, you still got to tell me what's up. You can't just think I'm going to go along with anything and we going to be good. Oh, that's funny. You couldn't watch me on your son's tablet. Give me something here. What do they need to tell you? Let's find out tonight. Why they walked away from you. You know what I was picking up earlier? Oh, I did that message. I still haven't posted it. And I say, it's not like you're a pick me, but you also want to know, like, basically why they didn't choose you. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Lover's card energy right here. Because y'all got some type of bond. You know this person was feeling you. They was into you. I'm here like at one point, a time, a two, a three. Yeah. This person was very affectionate towards you. They could have got your hopes up a little bit. And then they started acting funny again. It make you question yourself. And they've been fighting the truth, or being able to confront that. Like, confront that. Like, give me clarity. Give us both clarity. Like, come clean. like clean up the confusion around that, so we know exactly like what we both mean to each other, what's going on, like, because they've been fighting it themselves. That's the crazy part. It's like they needed to really figure out if they wanted to be deep with their emotions. It's like knowing you carry feelings for somebody, but it's safer to keep it to yourself. But that doesn't make it fair. That don't make it right. I guess to the point where I had to cut them off because the feelings I had were too strong. It's been like 4 years now. I'm not seeing him. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Tell me what this person went against their better judgment. Y'all, so for some of y'all, this person is like, they got clairs like you. They got spiritual gifts like you, but they go against the grain a lot. They go against their intuition, basically, against better judgment. Something about phrases. And I feel like the energy of like the phrases is like them trying to find the right words to say. Sometimes the right words may not come out. It's like, okay, how do I say this? But I feel like you guys just want this person to be honest with you. Like, be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they give you no clarity. I'm hearing it like this. You give me no clarity. So it's like they may feel like you're judging them, or maybe you're trying not to judge them. Like, you give me no clarity, something about no judgment, or something about judgment. You give me no clarity, something judgment. Maybe you try not to pass judgment on this person. But also, it's like, well, if you're going to be in this position of authority, because if you're going to match my vibe, if I am the divine feminine and I am moving in my divine feminine energy, right? You need that person to also operate in their authority as the divine masculine. Switch to places where they need to go, right? Like, they need to operate in their authority. But they don't do that. They don't choose to do that. It's something about also even being like, you can't respect somebody who won't choose to operate in their authority. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see the potential on the person. You know, you know, you know. They run away from it. Or this person likes to play games, run around it. They could also be like a really premature know-it-all. Like, yeah, you know stuff, but you don't do nothing about it. You could be intuitive, but you don't tap into that energy. So then if it's like, they're intuitive, but they don't use their gift. So when something happens, it's like, oh my God, well, you knew it was gonna happen. You got that type of spiritual authority on you, but you don't want to use it. That's like having a pew pew. And then somebody trying to pew pew you, and you be like, oh, well, why you didn't use your tool? Come on. Why you didn't use the mouse tool? They just be leaving themselves wide open. And yeah, they a good person, you know? But I feel like they neglect parts. They neglect parts of themselves too. You know? They neglect parts of themselves. They put themselves in situations where they be surrounded by people who their morality is cheap. It's thin. They must be very materialistic people. Cheap and thin are the words that I used. Hey, Treasury Woods, what's up with it? You found me. Hi. It's too late in the game to be that slow. I know that's right, girl. Like, come on, sir. Step your cookies up for they crumble. Okay, what Nikki say? What else is here? What else does the collective need to know? This person feel like you're not coming back. And you know what? The main thing was when I was channeling this energy before I was getting myself ready, I was like, all right, I'm going live. I'm going to be on time. I got myself ready. So, she told my girl, this Levine. That's your daughter's account. That's right. That's too funny. When I was channeling this energy, I was like, man, either this is him or her projecting this energy on you like, oh man, you don't want me no more. You don't want to deal with me, right? Or the collective is like, no, I'm really done. I'm really, really done with this person this time. Like, or you're just triggered. But in a good way. Because let me tell you, back up, that triggered something in my memory. I was listening to Janae Aiko. I was listening, it played. Let me go to the playlist. Because it was triggered and that song was hitting so hard. Hold on. Dang it, how do I get to it? There you go. So it some song called Understand, and then Triggered, and then What's Popping, and then What You Did by Mahalia and LMA, and Triggered. So yeah, you feeling some type of way. But shit, show. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's this person's next actions? They coming. They still coming. Chariot card. They still coming. They're drumming up a plan. What you mean? Otaku hot girl. Look. They don't want it. They don't want you to know that they're coming, or they hope like you don't see this. Look at 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 this. How many times am I going to say that, right? The Chariot, Two of Swords, and the Empress. That's you. They're coming, getting the strength, the courage up. I encourage the cowardly dog. That is too funny. I'm not finna play. I am not finna play. Let's see what this Two of Swords energy is, though. Yes, you guys. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. What's this Two of Swords? What's the Two of Swords? Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. Oh, man. They're hoping you don't turn them down. They're hoping you don't turn them down. Queen of Swords and the Nine of Moons reversed. When they come in this King of Pentacles energy, like owning their mess, you know, being grown. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. I feel like they want to be able to explain to the reason that they made the decisions that they made, the things that they made. I don't know why I said that. I got 10, 9, 7. I feel like there's a step that they skipped over. Something. This person may not. Either, okay, I don't want to jump the gun and say they're not going to tell you something. I feel like more so, tell me what this skip step is. Ooh. I feel like they're gonna come in and say like, "Hey, I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you from now on." But it's like, no, you still got to give me clarity about what happened before, and that's the step that they're gonna try to skip over. Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that no more. Yeah, but what about? They want to move on from that. They feel like they can't fix it. They can't fix the past. Yeah. Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands. But it's like where we are now, I can do something with that. Magician card energy. Look. They can't fix the past. They can't fix something that they didn't know how to fix. I did a reading last week where I said, Spirit had me channel the masculine collective was a little aggressive about some of the changes that they were going through because they're implementing changes in their life that they've never, had time to really like work through. And their awakening is different from the collective, right? From ours. And I feel like it's more of an accelerated awakening process that they're going through at this time. But after I did that reading, I was on I want to say what's that app that's on Instagram where you could just like write shit. I forgot what the name of that Threads. I was on Threads and this dude broke down why the divine masculine is aggressive. And it was basically saying like, because they have all these emotions that they've been harboring that they don't know how to like get out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's cool, have grace for the divine masculine, right? Also, I want to say, I'm saying that to say, maybe that will give you an idea to see how you want to approach the situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what this person is going through. You know what you wanted from this connection initially. You know how the connection has changed your healing process. You're seeing how it's changing theirs. You get to make the decision ultimately because you have free will about what you want to do with this. But this person would like for you to stay. They want this connection to grow. Hello, how are you? What advice is here for the collective when it comes to this situation and this connection? Because this is not just a situation, this is a connection. And the connection helped you grow on your journey. So what is the advice for the collective? King of Swords. You know what to do. Give me something with the King of Swords. 2 cards. The 2 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, y'all. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I want to clarify the 10 of Pentacles reverse, though. I'm going to show you what I have here. There is some a little dysfunction, you know? I'm going to clarify the 5 of Wands, and I'm going to clarify the 10 of Stars energy reversed at the bottom of the deck. It's giving you're going to consider moving on. I just feel like your boundaries are really strong at this time. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Because the 10 of Pentacles is the energy of wanting to build with somebody. The 10 of Pentacles is the energy of wanting to break generational curses with someone, you know? Hey, King of Wands, did you see that? Clarifying this. You guys are like, look, I've awakened to some things. I ain't gonna put myself through all of that. Look. Moving forward. Moving forward. Moving on. Clarify the 5 of Wands. I feel like y'all gonna move on. Maybe y'all move forward. There's definitely some movement. The 5 of Wands is clarified by the Strength card and the Death and the Rebirth. We got Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius out here. There's this energy of having the strength to transform, to maybe see where this goes, because the 7 of Swords is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. I also feel like you're going to feel like, against your better judgment, you're gonna do this. I don't know though. I don't honestly, you guys. Honestly. Oh. It could be like this. Maybe you'll make no promises, because look at this, the Hierophant is here in the reverse. And along with the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, where you'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll see how things go. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. You'll see how things go. If a person's consistent, if they choose to keep their promises, you'll see how things go. I feel like that's a strong position to be in. The Queen of Swords just fell on the floor. I feel like you're going to keep your head on the swivel. I do feel like you're going to let this person, if they want to come through, see what they do, see what kind of action they produce towards you. But if what the fuck? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I need a moderator so bad. I need to make somebody a moderator like ASAP. This shit is crazy. Oh my God. Where was I? I feel like you'll see what this person does. But you're not going to go for no bull crap. You're not going to go for anything less than you deserve. You're not going to do that to yourself again. I just feel like there's this energy of just, I just feel like there's this energy of watching out and being aware of red flags. Yeah. You learn your lesson for shit show. Excuse my language. You learned your lesson for sure. You know? You know what to look out for. I feel like I just heard like you're really close. You're really close. I feel like you guys are really close to like linking again. You let your guard down in some aspect. I feel like your energy shifted since you've been in. Yeah, your energy is shifted since you've been in this reading. I feel like I've disarmed your energy in some type of way because you're more aware. You feel seen, heard emotionally. So you know what you're. Thank you, Brittany. I forgot you was here, girl. I was like, I need a moderator. I don't know if you would. Where have you been here the whole time? Shit. She didn't reply. What's the last thing that I say? Just listening? Oh, okay. I was waiting on your response. Y'all are really close to reconnecting, like I said, though, because you've disarmed yourself. Did I show you this card already? The Justice? Oh, okay, okay. The Justice card, along with the Two of Pentacles reversed. You're going to see what this person do. I like this energy, though. I do. I like this energy. It feels like you're in this energy. You're in this energy to, like, receive, you know? I feel like this is a big energy shift for you right now. Yeah. Emotionally. That's what's taking place. I feel like you guys are seeing some type of shift, too, in your finances at this time. You got the Knight of Cups with the King of Cups energy here. Okay. I feel like that energy is resonant to like how you're disarming yourself emotionally, though. I feel like this is not just something that you're learning how to do or channel now, but this is something that you've been practicing lately. It could be through meditation if you guys been picking up meditation practices, or if it's just you allowing yourself to see yourself through or see the end result of something and being in a more relaxed state to like tap into that. Like, let me tap into that energy of what it feels like to have what it is that I'm desiring. You've been really shifting. Let me show you the cards because this is really dope. You've been really shifting though. Like really, for real, for real. Look, You go from the Five of Cups to the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. She said, I can tell, I keep seeing his name everywhere. Oh yeah, the divine masculine been on it lately. They've been really stepping into their divine masculine energy too. You know? But they've caused hurt. They've caused some pain. And the divine feminine has to process that. And I love the way the divine feminine is processing that, because you're really owning this energy of accepting like responsibility for yourself. And not that you haven't done that before, but it's the way that you're doing it now, where it's like you are, the way that I'm like channeling this energy is that spirit is showing you, right? The divine is showing you, like, look how far you've come. Look at where you used to be at emotionally. Yeah, you may still have moments where you feel triggered, or, you feel like, oh, that brings up a bad moment in my life, or that's a touchy subject, right? But the way that you process your emotions now, you're able to say, I feel like this, even if it's not something that you're able to do outwardly and able to project it or have a conversation with somebody about that. But the fact that you're in touch with yourself enough to know, this is how I feel right now in this particular moment. And this is the reason why it's made me feel like this. That's a huge step to achieve, because you can tell that inner dialogue that's within self, that speaker box, that is a whole like frequency. You know what I'm saying? And when you can start talking to yourself in a different way and start transmuting that energy, man, do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how much control that you really truly have, in a sense, right? Because you know what's going on with you, and you know why. You're not only just self-aware, you're emotionally connected to so many parts of you. And not to pull yourself apart and say, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you responding that way? Like, no, I know why I feel this way at this time. And that's dope. Look at the moon card in the reverse. I was just holding on to it, right? That's you being tapped into the subconscious mind, your fears, what could possibly happen, but not even just having to relish in that energy, but being able to conquer it and be like, I can look at that energy and be like, you can look at that energy and not have to sit with it. I understand I feel that way, but I don't have to let that carry me throughout my day, right? Look at the Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Y'all hit the like button for me already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can see the link in the description for hipsy.com/withlovekendra. Okay. You can book your questions on there while I'm still live. My throat is getting a little dry. This was fun. This was nice. Let's see. Five of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands reverse. But I'm feeling like this is more so the Page of Swords. That's just how I'm channeling this. All right. That's clarifying that moon card energy in the reverse. Seeing past the fears of your illusions. And you guys are also tapping into this energy. And I'm just going to, step away from this love energy real quick with this other person and just talk about you for a minute. You guys are in a space of realizing where your shortcomings were too, like where you stopped yourself from just going ahead and doing the thing. Like, why I just didn't do that before, right? When it comes to your goals, for some of you guys at school, because I was about to say grades. So it's like, why didn't I just apply myself like that before? Why did I care about how I was trying something, right? Like giving too much thought to something to the point where you were psyching yourself out of opportunities that you knew aligned with your goals. Like, that's exactly what I want. But for whatever reason, you would believe that your shortcomings, you believe that your shortcomings were, you know what I mean, creating distance to what it was that you wanted. No, it just, you just needed to believe that you belonged in those spaces. But this awareness that you have now for this is like, I'm just gonna do the thing, right? I'm just gonna put that effort towards it. What else is here for the collective? Yeah. Full card in the reverse to the Page of Cups. Again, diving into the things that you love. For you guys that resonate with this message, and this is like being in spaces with like-minded individuals, whether that's businesses or networking or just having people around you that you kind of resonate with, even if it doesn't have to be in close proximity, but whatever the proximity is to like-minded individuals, even if it is love or relationships, right? That's one of the biggest things that you have allowed yourself to kind of not be afraid to shine in by just allowing yourself to be authentic, right? When you do something, you're like, the right people are going to find me, right? Really tapping into that Pluto and Aquarius energy, right? You know that you're going to find your tribe. You know that the right people are going to be in the spaces that you want to be in because you manifested it. There is a little bit of residue here from past things that didn't work out. There is a little bit of that. What's this? I think you see now why they didn't or why they couldn't. Yeah. You see now why they didn't or why they couldn't. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this up. My throat hurts. Hey, Black Diamond. How you doing? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I didn't want to be on here too long. I'm trying to see. What can I do for some closing messages? You're so welcome, babe. Thank you guys for being here, for hanging out with me. You guys were cool. You know, I always get a little weird, some weird stuff in the little comment section or whatever. But thank you for smashing that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash the like button for me, please, and thank you. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and subscribe. Okay. I hope you guys have a really great Thursday nights. If you're looking to book a personal reading with me, visit that Hype C link. Okay. I would love to chat with you. Some of you guys, this person may live at a distance. I feel like what's important for you guys in this relationship, this person may be clingy. Okay. Because it does give like they're really into you. It's kind of cute. You can't lie. It's cute. But it says give your relationship a chance. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. There's a need to be able like for you to feel free in the connection. Okay? I feel like both of you guys need that in order for this connection to work. Okay? I feel like the reason why this person is being very like clingy with your energy or towards your energy right now is because they're trying to make up. Okay. but I also feel like they have good intentions. Okay. So, anyways, we gotta give your relationship a chance. Free yourself. It's safe for you to remain free and still be able to be in a healthy relationship. That's the message. You got wedding here, flirt, express your love. I feel like it's important for you guys to get to know each other again. You know, share a laugh or two, see how things go, see how things grow. This situation involves marriage. Extend your lighthearted energy to others and go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right. Okay. Well, that's it, y'all. It's been real. This was fun. I greatly appreciate you guys for being here. You're so welcome, babe. Thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash the like button if you haven't already. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. How about that? All right. Have a good night. Bye.